Welcome to Student Spotlights, a presentation of College Success Arizona. This program features the hardworking college students who have earned scholarships from College Success Arizona and are pursuing their educational goals and career passions. Today on Student Spotlight, we interview Katelynn Claridge.
I was raised in Duncan, Arizona.
And where is Duncan exactly?
So it's 30 minutes away from Morenci, Arizona, where the mine is. If anyone knows where that is. It's about 4 hours southeast of Phoenix.
And Duncan, Arizona, is it a very small place?
Very small place. It's right on the border of New Mexico.
Oh, okay. So it's in far eastern Arizona. Did you graduate from high school there?
Yeah, I graduated Valedictorian from Duncan High School.
How many people in Duncan, do you know? The population?
I actually don't. I don't know, but I could find out and email you back.
No, that's okay. I was just curious. I was just curious about that. Not a big deal. So you are now doing what so far as your college? I know you're up here in the Phoenix area.
I'm actually doing my associates and my bachelor's at the same time. I attend Eastern Arizona College and Arizona State University, so I do the EAC-ASU concurrent bachelor's program in nursing, so I can complete my associates and my bachelor's in nursing at the same time.
Wow, okay. That sounds like a pretty heavy workload. Is it stressing you out?
It is a little stressful at times, but it's really cool how all the teachers work together to make sure that, we can handle it and that we get the fullest of our education.
And just so I understand this, you're attending Eastern Arizona Community College. Where is that exactly?
This is in Thatcher, Arizona. So it's about 45 minutes away from Duncan and about 3 hours southeast of Phoenix as well.
Oh, gotcha. So you don't live in Phoenix. You're still in the Safford area then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for straightening that out. Okay, so I see. So ASU has a campus, a distant
Yes.
learning center or something like that.
Yeah, so we have teachers that are, with ASU that are actually either from the area, the Thatcher, Safford area, or they have a deal with ASU that they, for a semester come teach classes here, vice versa, whatever the case may be. So, yeah.
And you've just completed your first year?
Yes, so I've completed my first block in nursing, so I'm a quarter way done being, to be a nurse. I'm a quarter of the way there, and I've completed, I'm almost done with my summer ASU courses, so I will be almost 2 semesters in for the bachelor's program with ASU.
I see. So you're going to do 4 years at Eastern Arizona Community College?
Yes. So I did 2 years of prerequisites and then 2 years of nursing. And then with the ASU concurrent program, it's actually shorter. It's not a 4-year bachelor program. It's about 2 because we run through the summer. We do the summer sessions.
And how old are you now?
I'm 20.
So you'll be done by the time you're like 22, 23?
Yes.
Have you always wanted to be a nurse?
When I was little, I was always interested in, the health shows. Me and my grandpa used to watch CSI all the time, and I always thought it was cool. And my grandma actually has rheumatoid arthritis, and it's very severe. As of now, she can only walk with the assistance of my grandpa. She usually just uses a wheelchair. And so when I was a little kid, we would always, she lived down the road, so I'd always go over there and help her make meals and help, give her a shower or get dressed, whatever she needed. And I didn't know it, but at the time I was doing everything to be a nurse then. So it just kind of happened that way, and I really enjoy it. I didn't realize I was doing nursing work then, but when I look back at it, it was like it was meant to be.
And now that you're, like you said, a quarter of the way through the educational process to become a nurse, does it feel more right all the time as you get deeper into the education of it?
Oh, yeah. It's really cool being able to put the pieces together that you learn in class and in a clinical setting, and to just be able to realize, how it all comes together, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're doing it. And so it's just awesome to finally, get that light bulb feeling when you're like, oh, I totally get this. It totally makes sense. And so, yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
And do you, once you graduate, want to stay in Safford or Duncan, that sort of area of Arizona, or do you want to move to one of the bigger cities?
I'm not sure. I guess it depends on, what part of nursing I want to do, where that takes me. So I'm kind of open to anything right now and just kind of looking forward to what I have offered to me.
And how did you learn about College Success Arizona? How did you become acquainted with College Success Arizona?
When I was a senior in high school, they came down to Duncan and asked if there was any seniors that, they kind of told our principal about it, and they had a few of us picked out that met the requirements, and so I got signed up there, got started, completed the application process, got an interview, went to Phoenix, and was selected.
And can you talk about how the financial aspect of the scholarship, which provides up to, I think, $6,000 per year for educational expenses, how that's helped you out?
Oh, yeah. So because I'm doing the concurrent program, it's awesome because I can get my education and my degree done faster, but it's also, stressful having a double workload, but it's also even more stressful having a double financial load. So they do offer, programs or whatever, but my biggest help has been College Success Arizona. They are very easy to work with, and they give me all the financial needs and requirements that I need to be able to continue through school and get my degree.
In addition to the financial support, the scholarship also comes with a success advisor, essentially an academic advisor. In your case, it's Matt Sotelo. Can you tell us how Matt has kind of worked with you through college and provided some guidance?
Yeah, so because I do live so far away, it's been kind of hard. College Success Arizona always has little workshops or, different things to help their students out. But since I live so far away, I could never really attend any of those. But Matt would always, send me the emails, always include me, and if I wanted, links to any of, if they had a little project thing going on and a link to something, he would always send me those. And then he would also come down from Phoenix and meet with me in person, and we would talk, visit, go over anything I needed, homework-wise, school-wise, life-wise, anything like that. It was very open. And then we would also do, little phone call interview things just so, check up on each other. And it seems like we're always emailing. So it's really awesome to have, a support system for any questions that you need. And it's, it's awesome to know that someone, cares about, how good you're doing in school or if you need help. So it's pretty cool.
And for students back in Duncan or maybe Safford, other places listening to this who are considering their own college plans, opportunities, and options, can you offer some advice?
Yeah, I would definitely say to just go for it. College could seem hard, and there's a bunch of, little things that can get in the way, such as money, but it'll always find a way to work itself out. There's always going to be someone there, that wants to help you and to help you get through and get your degree. You'll never regret having a higher education. So I would just tell them to go for it, and it'll work out. Did
you mention earlier that you were class valedictorian?
Yes, I was.
Now, was that something that was a goal of yours to achieve, or were you just really, really sort of naturally gifted with the books and getting good grades?
I'm not. I feel like that's kind of a different question to answer. I have always, loved getting good grades, and I always wanted to do my best, but I had never really set out, I am for sure going to be, the class valedictorian. It just kind of, all my hard work paid off, and when it came down to senior year and I was in the running, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy cow, this is cool.
You mentioned earlier that you obviously have a strong, heavy academic course load right now. Are there things that you do away from the books to relax, any sports or hobbies or interests?
Yeah, I love to play basketball and go hiking, and around, in Duncan we do a lot of four-wheeling and outdoorsy things. So I just love getting away for the weekend, little short trips up the mountain, and, just getting away from life for a little bit. So that's what I like to do.
And I have a note here that you were recently married?
Yeah, I did. I just got married May 13th.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Katelynn, for the interview and for working so hard to make a difference in our community.